What are 6 video games you guys would recommend to non-gamers?
In my experience, nothing can beat Fall Guys. For just about
You people in this Fall Guys game, man. Oh, that game's miserable.
Really complicated controls for someone and a timeline.
I'm telling you, you can just jump around. They just see a cute jelly bean jumping, and you can let them.
His girlfriend's gonna leave him.
This is gonna, and you like, look at how cute this is. This is so much fun, and I mean, it's easy to pick up, and as long as you can jump a little bit, you're good to go. And it's like one of those games that you can master it forever. You could be a super sweat in that game. So I think that says a lot about it. So a good intro right there.
You're nuts, Lord. You're nuts.
Fun game. I don't know if it's right for the noobs, but Maulding, what do you got for us?
My first thought was the original Plants vs. Zombies from PopCap. It's a mobile. It was originally started as a mobile game, and then you could play it on console too. But it's a tower defense game. As well. Yeah, it was a flash game. I think you could probably play it on Facebook. Probably play it on MySpace. It was so old, but I think this. Oh, my mic. I think this game is just a really great introduction to video games. It's easy to understand. It's addictive. It's fun, filled with fun personalities, fun. A person who has never played a video game before would probably look at this game and be like, "Hey, that sounds fun. Let's try this out." That was my thought.
Nice.
I think it's a great game. I think it's a super fun game.
It's an awesome game. It's too bad they haven't made any more of them. And there's that one mobile one that's kind of a ripoff now, but yeah, it's definitely fun.
Yeah, that's a good call.
My first one I was thinking of was the Jackbox party games, just because they're so fun, they're so social. You don't even need a controller. You can connect to your phone, and everyone has a phone, and you can kind of make it more of a party-like light atmosphere, and you can tell good jokes, and then you kind of wean them in when they start there. Then you get them the more complex games and that sort of stuff. But I thought that's a really fun way to just at least get them into beginning of video games.
Yeah, and it's also great that the cell phone is involved too, because it's not intimidating. They know how to use a cell phone. They just could log in, and it's like second nature.
Yeah.
We have tons of friends that do not play video games that will play the Jackbox games with us, and I like that. I think that's a great answer.
Totally. Great call. My second game in the mix, I was thinking, and it's got to be Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy. Now,
another difficult game.
I mean, it's not that difficult, especially if you just want to walk around Hogwarts.
You're one of those people that takes the child and just shoves them in the deep end, aren't you? Because you are not even easing in on any of this.
I mean, okay, this was my experience with it. Audrey, my wife, she's not a huge gamer, but I said, "Hey, there's the new Harry Potter game out. Why don't we play it together? I can play the hard parts. You can walk around and talk to people." And we had no problem doing that. We had to share the controller, and that was totally fine. And it just allowed us to kind of share an experience. And I think she really appreciated what Hogwarts Legacy was going for. So I couldn't resist adding that one to the list.
Nice.
It's a great game for world immersion. They did such a great job of taking that world and making you feel like you were living in it. So I totally get that. Yeah. A friend of ours, Megan, huge Harry Potter fan. When that game came out, I immediately text her and be like, "You don't play video games, but I think you'd really love this game."
Mm-hmm. What'd she think? Did she get it?
No, she didn't. Yeah. But she totally loves Harry Potter, and so would be a great game for her to try out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maulding, what's your next?
My second one is okay. So if you don't know video games and you don't know that they have incredible stories, incredible immersion, I would say Final Fantasy VI, which you can get almost anywhere now. You can get it on your phone. You can get it remastered, is the epitome of a story that just draws you in and you don't have to be an expert in video games to play it. Takes you from the very beginning. It's basically point and click gameplay as a RPG, but the story is just so phenomenal that I don't think, even to this day, anything that I've played has compared to the way it made me feel, the way I still think about it to this day. Just an incredible, incredible triumph of a game. So that I would suggest to anyone to play if they haven't played video games before.
Nice. Good suggestion, Maulding.
Yeah.
I want to play it.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Well, for my next pick, I was trying to keep it kind of casual and kind of just a good shared experience, like you were saying, Lord. And I want to pick Until Dawn. I think this is very similar to a movie-like experience. They do have the new remaster that is coming out, even though it looks exactly like the old one, and there's no reason anyone should be buying it. But it's a great game to enjoy with somebody else. This is something that you can co-op together, maybe make some popcorn, grab a beer or a soda, kick it on the couch. You start playing the intro, and then you hand the controller halfway over to your partner, especially, as things get a little tense and you kind of freak them out a little bit. Don't tell them about collectibles, because that slows down the game and it's totally boring fluff and padding you don't even need to worry about. And just barrel through the story. And if someone dies, laugh about it. And if someone lives, wipe the sweat off your brow and keep playing together. That is like one of the best co-op experiences that you really don't have to know much about. And I forced Megan to play The Quarry with us, so it's just very similar.
You did.
Poor Megan.
Poor Megan.
But, I don't know why she's friends with us.
It's like playing a movie. I mean, that's
Exactly.
like, if I were to say to someone why you should play a video game, you're playing a movie and you're creating it as you go.
Great
100%.
call. Honestly, I think those are seriously accessible to somebody who doesn't maybe not know the controller layout. You can just take a quick look and you'll be able to hit the correct button. It's good to go.
Yeah, it's good times.
Honorable mention: Doom on the Fleshlight.
Yes, exactly.
Not to kick a dead horse, but that would be honorable mention.
A fun co-op activity for everyone.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
All right, a solo game. To be honest.
If you like those picks, be sure to check out this video: 6 dead video game franchises that deserve a comeback. Did we name your favorite? Sound off in the comments if we didn't.